Alright, I think we're live. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. For anyone that's new, my name is Alex, and welcome. Tonight, I decided to shift gears again. I like to shift gears quite a bit. And I decided we'd play a game that I've kind of been looking forward to for a little while now. And that game is Hellpoint. A little bit of context around this game. So, what turned me onto this game initially is the fact that I saw it featured on a website that I like to frequent called GamingOnLinux.com, because primarily I'm a Linux user on the desktop here, and the full release of Hellpoint, which actually comes out within the next few days, I think the 14th. I think it launches on the 14th of this month. It has a native Linux port. And so I appreciate that. So I like to support, development studios that support me as a user. So that's the full release of Hellpoint. So the game that we're going to be playing right now is, I guess you could call maybe a vertical slice or just maybe a demo. And that's Hellpoint: The Thespian Feast. And so this is kind of a smaller subset of the full game. And I in terms of story, I'm not sure if this particular slice of the game will actually be featured in the full game, because according to the Steam page, this particular demo takes place 50 years after the events of the main Hellpoint game. So yeah, that's really about it. So to also further describe this game, it is kind of very much like Dark Souls. So if you've been watching the stream for a little while now, you'll know that I'm kind of a Dark Souls fan. And so whenever I saw this game, at first it being a native Linux port, and it kind of having this sci-fi aesthetic, and it's a Dark Souls, I don't want to say clone, but it's pretty derivative. I'm on board. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this thing and check it out. Oh, I guess I need to enter my name. I'm playing this one with a controller. Typically play the Souls games using a controller. I tried it with keyboard and mouse, and most of the time it's okay. Sometimes it's not great, but we'll just try a controller for this go through. Let's see. Okay. So you get to pick your starting class. Typically I'm kind of a sword and board guy, so very basic sword and shield kind of knight guy. I've already played a little bit of the demo, maybe about an hour's worth, and I was already the glaive and cross shield standard guy, but I'm kind of thinking maybe the heavy fighter might be fun. And I think I'll just, in second thought, I'll just stick with what I know, and we'll just be the regular sword and shield guy.
Wyczupać, wyszczypać, pechum zaporożowania. Sumiem zabromóż moczyć. Mąż wydaczy kurk per, do drymarz spali. Wyniesz umrę, zaporożowania. Wyszczy, promóż moczyć. Podchodź mury. Taku jarzma do brzegu i marsz na wesz.
So I really dig this creepy kind of Dead Space, dark sci-fi aesthetic. I really like this character here. I never did check what was back this way last time I played. You see that? Yeah, you can see that. Okay, I'll move that off screen. Alright, nothing back here. So if you're familiar at all with the Souls games, you know, where there's Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, the control scheme is pretty much the same. The right shoulder button is your basic attack. Your left shoulder is the shield. The heavy attack is the right trigger. And you can dodge roll with B. And this one you can actually jump, so a little more like Sekiro in that regard. X, I can't remember what that does yet and why. So you can actually, if you look down on the bottom, actually you can't see it because I've got my face covering it. 1 second. Move that just a little bit over to this area here. Cut me down a little bit too. There we go. So you can see in the bottom left here that there's kind of a quick action or a quick item, you know, thing, pretty much the same as Dark Souls is. If I press down on the D-pad, I'll consume those healing items. So it's like you know, the Estus Flask basically. If I hold here, I can set different abilities to that slot. So if I now click Y, I've added some sort of buff to my sword. I'm not quite sure what it is. I have no abilities for the left. And then if you hit up, you actually have access to this cube, which acts as a flashlight. But if you also hold up on the D-pad, it has different abilities as well. So kind of like, I forget the name of the item in Dark Souls, but it takes you back to the previous bonfire you sat at. This will take you to the last breach. So a breach is essentially the equivalent of a bonfire in Dark Souls. We haven't visited any of those yet, so I'm just gonna hit no. And let's see what the other one does. So B, not sure what that one does. I think I read that generates like a marker, like almost a map for you to, you know, backtrack your way. So the fact that there's still kind of an item over there, not an item, but like a trail of these little balloon things, I think that's what it does, yeah. Go ahead and just set that back to the flashlight though, because that's, you know, it's kind of a necessary thing in dark spots. Yep, so just kind of, those markers on the wall are kind of like the you know, writings with the soapstone. They kind of explain what to do. And these are ladders, more or less. These are kind of the ladders slash elevators. Yeah, you hold the left trigger to sprint, A to jump, which we've already talked about. And more or less everything else is the same. There's nothing really too surprising here. Oh. Spawn deceased? Okay, I didn't get enough of a run there. Wow, I suck. Press to perform a sprinting jump attack. Try that. Okay. You actually have to be running, you don't just hit the buttons in unison. As you notice, you have a health and a mana and a stamina bar up there at the top. More or less the same as any of the Dark Souls games. Now, I'll wait till I get to the first breach to discuss one of the other mechanics I thought was really interesting. There we go, we got our first little creepy little hand enemy. These guys are oh gosh. So these enemies are pretty plentiful off the bat. So you dodge, mass attack, strong attack. Yeah, we already talked about that. What else we got here? Lock on a target. Yep. B and then RB to dodge attack. Ah, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. So, So Axions are the currency, or the equivalent of souls in this game. So you spend these to level up your character and kind of go from there. Okay, press up on the D-pad to deploy the Omni Cube, which we already talked about. So the thing about this game that I wanted to discuss, but I kind of wanted to wait. Hey April, welcome to the stream. Yep, I decided to play Hellpoint to try to test that out and see how we like it. Thanks for joining the stream, I appreciate it. So this one of the mechanics that makes this different from Dark Souls, one of the, I guess, few mechanics I should say, that differentiates it from Dark Souls, is the fact that when you rest at the the equivalent of the bonfire in this, called the breach, enemies don't automatically respawn. What really causes enemies to respawn is exactly what we read here. If the black hole is present in the sky, that's when enemies become more powerful and they drop better rewards, but that's also when they respawn. I think. I'm not absolutely positive on that, but I'm pretty sure. Is there anything can I jump over that? If I jump on this grossness? Yes. But you can start to see there's like a lot of occultish symbols. Okay, if you have a weapon ability. Yeah. We already did that. And we can stabilize this breach, or essentially light this bonfire. So now we can spend those Axions that acquired from killing enemies and picking them up off the ground. I'm just going to go for like a standard strength and dexterity kind of guy. Got that. Okay, so hold that and you can change the weapon ability. We've only got one so far, so... This is the port. Just like in Dark Souls, I'm not terribly sure what every item does yet. I haven't really read the item descriptions. I don't think it's going to be as similar to Dark Souls in this regard, in that you have to read all the item descriptions to even get the story presented to you. But yeah. Actually, never mind. Oh yeah, and that's how you recharge your healing item. You have to deal melee damage to the enemies in the environment. We have a pretty big nasty one up here. I do like the enemy design in this. That it's pretty Lovecraftian, I guess. Pretty gross. I like it quite a bit. Or maybe like, I don't know, maybe a mixture of like Lovecraft and Geiger, and if you're into those kinds of things. Optus Carnival. I don't know what a spawn is yet, to be honest. I'm not terribly sure what that means. I think maybe the enemies are referred to as the spawn. can't see me, but I guess not. Breach synchronizer. So if you... Hey, Rager Major, welcome back to the stream. This game is called Hellpoint. This is a sci-fi horror kind of rendition of Dark Souls. So the full game is not out yet. But this is kind of like a demo or a vertical slice. I think you can see there the black hole is starting to form. I don't think we'll do any party games tonight. No Dead by Daylight tonight, I don't think. I haven't heard from the guys, so. But maybe, we'll see. I'm gonna use this synchronizer to... There's no schedule for party games. We just have the set schedule of Tuesday through Thursday, 8 to 10:30. But you know, that's something we'll talk about. Maybe we'll set that in stone as well. Okay, I'm gonna consume this synchronizer so that this this breach can be warped to from other breaches. Typically, though, we play Dead by Daylight maybe, I don't know, once a week. Yeah, this game is very much a Souls type game. Very much, yeah. Ready? Never did get up here last time I played. Maybe there were some items. Okay. Rager Major, are you a fan of Dark Souls at all? Have you played those? Ah, okay. You've played 2 and 3? Not the first one yet? Okay. I think 2 was probably my favorite. Three, I don't know. 3 was like definitely the most fast-paced, and I guess you could say probably the best feeling of the 3. I don't know, it depends on who you ask, but yeah, I like 2 the best. Scholar of the First Sin I thought was really great. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, who's that? JBasky78, welcome back to the stream, man. How you doing? I really don't know what these things are yet, April. I think they're referred to as the spawn, because this is just like a demo of, I keep calling it a demo. It's kind of a standalone game. It's set 50 years after the events of the first game, or the main game, I should say. They haven't really explained a lot though, in relation to that. Like, they just kind of dragged us here. Apparently our father was here on this station at some point. Yeah, Basky, I guess that's fair. Dark Souls in space, yeah. But I really like the aesthetic. I like the art style, and I really like the whole just kind of Dead Space feel. I like it. Yeah, I like the shield too. It's like a cross shield, and the sword looks pretty cool too. So if you're familiar with Dark Souls, these breaches here, these tears in space-time, these are the equivalent of bonfires in Dark Souls. Yeah, we do kind of look like a Terminator. That's a good point. A lot of ambience. I agree, Jay Besky. I really like it. One cool mechanic, and I'll explain that here in a second. The Axions, those are the equivalent of the souls. They're the currency of the game. I'm going to use those and level up strength pretty heavily. One mechanic is that when you see this black hole starting to form, that's when monsters respawn, and they also get like tougher, but they also drop better loot. And somehow I'm not quite familiar with it yet, but like this this wheel up here in the top left corresponds with like the cycle of the black hole, I think. But yeah, like just resting at the breach here does not automatically respawn enemies like resting at a bonfire would. Do the stats actually matter? Yeah, I think so. So like I've played about an hour of this before on my other computer, and I leveled up strength pretty high. I got to like 30, I think. And there was a noticeable difference. It felt easier to kill enemies. Yeah, I think the stats do matter. So, and it's fair to say, like, it's Dark Souls in space. It's very fair. They have an equivalent of covenants in this, and they're actually cults. So you can join a cult, apparently, and they have different benefits, and you know. But I think one of the things that I like about this versus Dark Souls is that this is touting that the main game is going to have drop-in, drop-out multiplayer, co-op. So, you know, just a much more accessible multiplayer. Oh gosh. Yeah, so now I'm one-shotting those hands. I mean, you know, Dark Souls had multiplayer. You know, it had the PvP in the form of invasions, but also like you could summon people in with the soapstone. But I never really got a chance to play with any of my friends, just because the whole soapstone mechanic was so kind of convoluted, and it just didn't really work very well, in my opinion. Wow, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have come here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm in trouble. Oh, I got one. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. I gotta watch out for the giant hole in the center of the room, too. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? They keep summoning guys in. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I can do this. I can do this. Maybe I can't. I gotta heal. Okay, we're good. Oh, one of those monsters fell down the hole. Ooh, I gotta get out of here. Yeah. However, one thing I think is cool. Whoa. Alright. If you notice down the bottom of the left-hand portion, the bottom left corner. Oh, jeez. Oh, I should have come here. Oh, jeez. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, I just about went down the hole. Oh, gosh. Ow, okay. The AI is about as dumb as Dark Souls, it seems. There we go. Ooh. Oh, hey. Oh, wow. Alright, cool. So I think I got to this room in my previous playthrough of this demo. However, I didn't come that way. I came from this way, this direction. And this whole fight did not happen. There was like one bigger, stronger enemy. But that, yeah, that was... I guess it's situational in a way, which is actually kind of cool. Ooh, a demon scythe. What is a Thespian hook? Check these out. So... it's a hook. Yeah, thanks, Rager. Dip, duck, dive, dodge. That's right. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Yeah. So that's my hope anyway, that we can get the boys playing. But you're right. This the co-op mechanics in Dark Souls, they were more effort than they were worth, really. So I never really played it. Ninth circle. Yeah, I never really messed with it. But I am hoping that some of the other guys will pick this up, especially since the co-op is supposed to be drop in, drop out, so that easy. We'll see, you know, how great it is in practice when the full game actually drops. See if I can do this. Nope. And I was talking a little bit before everybody got here in the chat as well. There's another thing that I'm really looking forward to. The full game drops on the 14th, I think. So when is it? Today's the 9th, so 5 days. I think it's the 14th. It's next week for sure. But another thing that I like, and that actually initially turned me on to the game at all, was the fact that it has a native Linux port. Because I'm actually playing Linux right now. I'm playing the Windows version of this game on Linux. But the full version, or the main game, is going to have a native port, which I really like. I think it's cross-platform multiplayer as well. Oh yeah, I got this this armor set yesterday as well. It looks even cooler than this one. It's pretty cool. Yep, I use Linux. I'm using Linux right now. The only time that I use Windows is when I'm playing a multiplayer game that requires you know, some sort of anti-cheat. So like, since Dead by Daylight has to have easy anti-cheat running, which does not work on Linux. I have to use Windows for that. Let's go and open this breach. Consume these Axions. So I don't know if I mentioned it before, but Axions are the currency of the game, so they're like souls. I think I mentioned that, but I'm gonna keep dumping these into strength. There we go. I think my movement speed is slower. It feels kind of heavier now that I put that new armor on. Okay, so the silos are locked. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, okay, I'm okay. Gotta be careful. Whoa. These remind me of the hands from Zelda. You know, the ones where you're in the spirit temple and they fall on you. Grab you. That's what those remind me of. Those things were creepy back then. This one's just not awake. I don't know why it didn't let me damage it. It's kind of dumb. Ancient warrior shield. Oh, wait. Scared me. Let's check out the ancient warrior shield. Ability. I don't know. Stamina regen may be worth it. Did I play any VR? I have the HTC Vive. I haven't played it in a while though. I don't know. We played some Beat Saber back then and Arizona Sunshine, and those were fun. But you know, once we finished them, at least Beat Saber. Or, I'm sorry, Arizona Sunshine. There just really wasn't an incentive to keep playing because you know it's a pain to have to set up the whole thing and put the thing on your face, and you know there's the wire and all that kind of stuff. But now that Half-Life Alyx is out, I've been thinking about, you know, ponying up the cash for that. I think I might go with this warrior shield, by the way. Yeah, that looks kind of... We'll see how it does. Now that Half-Life Alyx is out, I think I might grab it and see how it goes. I don't know how well it'll you know, work out on the Vive. I was thinking about getting the Index at one point. There is that cool Walking Dead game I should check out. I've been thinking about that as well. Saints and Sinners. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how well those translate to the Vive, you know, versus the oh gosh, versus the Index controller. But we'll see. Half-Life game does look great, yeah. Basky, are you a big Half-Life fan? We were talking about that pretty extensively last night in the chat on Dead by Daylight. Half-Life Alyx is, excuse me, is currently Windows only. However, Valve has ensured that it will run on their compatibility layer that they built for Linux called Proton, which is actually what we're using now to run this Windows game on Linux. So this is actually a Windows game running on Linux right now. Really looks awesome. Okay, fair enough. I grew up playing Half-Life and oh gosh. So I think the black hole, maybe I either no, okay. Yeah, that was the guy that was down there last time. He looks pretty gnarly. Ooh, gosh. Thankfully he's pretty slow. And the game is At least so far. Oh gosh. It's pretty forgiving. They don't do a super ton of damage. The difficulty's not as high as Dark Souls in this. But I think that'll be a little more accessible for newcomers. Supersonic 592, welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, we grew up playing Half-Life and Half-Life 2. I remember when Half-Life 2 came out, I think Steam launched with that, and back then, like, Steam was so terrible. Oh man, I remember that so much. I hated Steam when it first came out, and now look at it, you can't really play a PC game without it, right? Doing very well. Doing very good, Sonic. Good to have you, man. So we're sitting here playing this new game called Hellpoint. And this is actually a kind of a side story to the main game that's coming out next week. So this is Hellpoint, the Thespian Feast. And it's set 50 years after the events of the main game that's coming out next week. It is, I guess you could call it maybe a standalone game or maybe a demo of sorts. But we're trying this out and just seeing how it goes. I'm having a pretty good time so far. It's a lot like Dark Souls, but with a Dead Space aesthetic, which I... Oh, gosh. Gosh, that thing scared me. Oh. Let's see. Farewell here. Big pit there. Sowing Endless. I don't know what that is. Coldness so familiar. Dying multiple times is bound to sophisticate the soul. He's in here too. Oh, jeez. You finally got Resident Evil 3? We'll be firing it up tomorrow. Cool. Good. Good. I took a quick peek at the picture of the statue you sent me. That thing is pretty cool, man. Oh gosh. I just wish they would have oh gosh. I gotta heal. Going right next to your Leon statue? Yeah, absolutely, man. Dave Baskey said, RE3, have you played it before, Sonic? Sonic is a massive Resident Evil fan, just like me. This one was much harder to get than Resident Evil 2. Is that simply because of the delay with the coronavirus, or you just mean in general? I don't know what some of these items are. Edernov. What did it say? This room is different from the last time I played as well. Saber. Let's take a look at that. Conductor effect. Equip a conductor to increase potential. Not quite sure what that means. Demon Scythe is looking tempting. The huge fan, but also a huge chicken, makes for a funny interaction. Oh, okay, it was a lot harder to get inventory-wise. Wow. That's surprising. But I guess maybe that makes sense. Maybe production is kind of slim due to the whole, you know, the crisis. How long did it take you to beat Resident Evil 7, Sonic? Like a year? Playing RE2 and freaking out, yeah. It was gone in 1 hour and never came back. Wow. I wonder if they'll resume production at some point, maybe after all this blows over. I might... I don't know. Huh, there's like a meter down here underneath the sword that I'm using. I'll stick with this for now. Maybe something will happen once I charge that all the way up. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. It took like a year to beat Resident Evil 7. Hey, in your defense, that was a really, really scary game. I totally get it. Oh yeah, you get motion sickness too, don't you? April gets that really bad as well. Lay there forgotten in your inaction. Oh, I wonder if that's like a hint. Like I need to lay down. Have that? I don't have that. I don't have that, oh, maybe I can... Maybe I do have it. So April has a problem with the, like slower, or the faster pace shooters. Like she would blow chunks if she watched me play Doom, or Doom Eternal. But for slower ones, she's kind of... She handles it better, it seems. Let's go this way. Sonic doesn't play Dead by Daylight. We tried to see if there's a way we could maybe get him online with us, but he's primarily a PS4 player, so we haven't had the opportunity to play with him yet. Let's see, let's go this way. Back. We need to go back to... Ah, that didn't work. Oh, jeez. We need to go back to the breach. Heal up. Isle shards. I would love for them to enable PS4 and PC cross-platform play. That'd be the dream come true, really. Now we're swimming in Axions now. I don't have the key for this yet. Oh, another one. Oh geez, that one guy's back. Got him. Sonic, do you currently play any multiplayer games? I tried my best, brothers. How many dead bodies looking like Spawn? It makes no. Oh yeah. Last of Us had a multiplayer mode, right? Is that still active? Oh crap. Elle just ran off with a horse from Tommy's Town. Okay. Yeah, that's like right after Philadelphia, right? Or was it Pittsburgh? Still active, okay. Oh no, oh gosh. Oh. Oh, I just about ate it. Oh, I never saw this. Something just opened. And that was a rough section of the game. It does not end pleasantly. Oh, come on. Knock me off. I gotta hustle. Omnicube Jukebox Program C. Oh. Thought I was gonna not make that. Ah, okay, I got the silo key. Now I can get rid of the silo. What does that do, though? Oh. Kenny, I know we talked about you playing Dark Souls in the past. I think this one may be a little more accessible for you, though. It's actually going to have a Mac version as well. I think it's I think the multiplayer is cross-platform, and it's drop in, drop out, so it's fairly simple to get up and running for what it sounds like. Might like this. Go. I think we already unlocked this one. Did we get the key for that? Vault credentials B. Yeah, so this game is called Hellpoint. Really digging the aesthetic. I've said that a few times already, but I really like the aesthetic of this. It's like Dark Souls meets, you know, Dead Space or something. Alright, so I last time I got down to this area, I turned right around because the monsters look pretty scary. Deep does it go?
Opinion.
Indeed. So I think I gotta get that key over there, but there's a pretty deep pit, it looks like. I don't know how far down it goes, but I definitely don't think I can make that. Oh, weird. Weird. Where I should go. However, I think the silo connects down to this area, so let's maybe go back. We'll go back to the silo, and I think that will connect us back. So Sonic, is it this weekend? Because I know you mentioned August, but I'm hearing kind of conflicting reports from Mr. Werewolf. What's the situation actually? Saturday. Am I allowed to announce that on the stream, or am I cool to talk about that, or do you want me to keep that to myself? Melee conductor. Legally married Saturday. Alright, man. Congratulations. It's a big deal. Cool. Inspect. Pattern. I4 5624 7947. No idea what that means. Yeah, man, we're all happy for you. Proud of you. Sorry that, you know, this whole thing got in the way of it. Your original plan. Oh gosh, one of those things is down here. Oh, that thing is freaky looking. Look at that. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness, that thing did a ton of damage. Yeah, you're getting married earlier in the end. True. That's all that matters. No. This guy right here. Look at these guys. Whoa. He's standing on thin air. I don't think that's supposed to happen. That might be a bug. Oh, it's a glass floor. Oh, okay. So I think it's glass. I kind of see a layer there. Yeah, I think it's... Heal up. Maybe you get a drop on this guy. Oh. Ooh. Oh, there were two down here. So this thing can eat you with the mouth and its stomach. Yeah, I think it can kill you instantly. Yeah, I think he would have ate me right there. Nice. Love the ragdoll physics. Healing proficiency. That thing down there. Anything else up there? You're gonna stream RE3 on the Dweeboop channel? Okay. Are you doing that tonight or right tomorrow? You said tomorrow, right? You're gonna start tomorrow? Wonderful. Stream debut. Cool, man. That's a good game to start with. Fourth Fool's Head. Yeah, let us know when you go live, man. I'd love to watch that. Slowly making our way down. Oh. Oh. Oh gosh, there are two there. Sonic, are you gonna have Brittany on the stream with you? Oh gosh, no! crap. Ah. You said she was into scary games, right? About to lose all my Axions. So you're playing from on PS4, right? Does he have a capture card, or can you can just stream directly from the PS4, right? Oh, he does? Okay. Man, that's disorienting. They need to fix that camera. What? I wonder if a fall from that height would kill me. Ah, I knew it. Ah. We gotta get past this. Come on. Ah, so that's how you parry enemies in this. You just block them at the right time. What is that thing floating over top me? I don't know what that means. Okay, we gotta be very careful in this next section. What we'll do, instead of going down this way, we'll just drop. We'll take damage, but it's okay. Yeah, not nearly as bad as having to make that jump there. Okay. Dang it. If only we had made it down this last time. If I had gone with my gut. Jump down that other side versus trying to make that jump from that ledge. We could have got our Axions back. Oh, I missed that guy. That's okay. He can come to me. Now we're cooking with Crisco. I don't know if I should go after that guy up there. Ooh, who is that? Oh goodness, that looks like me. What is this? What's happening here? Oh, but I beat him. I have a lot of health left. Oh, big boy, come on down here and get me. I think I have a ranged weapon I can use. I think that's a ranged weapon. Yeah, look at that. Not really doing much, but... using all my mana, too. Or, what is it called? Mana or... entropy. It's using all my entropy. I think I'll just leave him. He's not really bothering me at this point. Trouble, I'm almost dead. Oh, good. I recharged my healing item. Now I'm mostly back in business. Aha, look at that. This is the other side of that area. I was right. Nice! Got the vault credential. Okay, cool. We got the second vault credential. I don't want to go down there, though, and see what's up. Probably a really dumb idea, but... I don't know. That guy's still back here? I guess not. Trust it. Ooh, I got major Thespian leggings, gloves, and armor. Check it out. Oh, they kind of suck, though. Leggings are okay, I guess. Try the leggings. Yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, I could just turn the flashlight on. How deep does this place go? Safest place to jump at. If I can jump up here, I think they won't be able to get me. Ah, crap. That went out the window, didn't it? We can do this. Gotta be careful. We can do it though. Turn on the lights, I hope. Oh yeah, raise the I don't know if I can get across the other side now. Raise the bridge though, didn't it? Is that what that did? Oh, okay. I can just go that way. More nasty stuff. That one. Out of here. Vaccines. Amber of the Beast. Get this item here. Do we get that item there? Get that. How do I do that? There we go. One more goggles. What does that do? Oh, it's like a helmet. Good one though. Ooh. Oh gosh, that scared me. Fearful effigy. What does that do? Try to finish these goons off. Right. What's this? A door? It is. Hold on. Let's come back to this. I wanted to check this out. Sealed behind flat walls.
Będziesz umrę?
What? Talking about? The world is he talking? Oh gosh. Here. Wait, oh, I screwed myself. Oh geez. Let's see. I need bombs. Really need a bomb. Somebody already mentioned that. Ooh. Oh no, no. Crap. Nothing's happening. I get those. Let me switch that. How do I switch weapons? Oh, okay. I can use some kind of mana regenerator. I have such an item. Equip it on a catalyst for an upgrade state and an upgrade to augment blah blah blah. Adds reduction damage based on foresight. I haven't even seen an upgrade station yet. Arm. Printing. Ah, okay. Diminished. I have to go for it, I guess. Oh gosh. Sucks they can hit me, I can't hit them though. You know what, before I do something stupid though, let's see if we can find another breach. Got a feeling there may be one close. I hope there is one close. Oh, I got a feeling I'm gonna get screwed. Diamond ingot. Ah, some more armor scribe gear. Cellian ingot. Weapon editor, huh. Oh, I don't have enough. Dang it. Maybe this shield? Doctor. Never mind. Bolt station. Assess resources. I have no idea what this does. Out of cowardice. What'd that do? Not sure what that did. X station. Ability station. Heal player? Oh, okay. Heck yeah. Great healing method. Yeah. Cool. Helpful. See if we can fight these guys now. Wait a minute. Oh, crap. Respawn all the enemies. That's back. Even get these guys now. Here one. There we go. Yeah, just massacre them. That's right. Radioactive melee conductor. Up there.
Vamos moczyć.
Up where? What? Why isn't that saying up now? Saying it before. Check what was down here. There was like a room off here to the side. I haven't seen this place yet. I don't know where we're at. Seems important. Ozzy's hand. Wait a minute. That item. Oh, it's a fist weapon. Some trapdoors for some enemies to say I'm surprised it has not. I think that one at the end there probably is. I'm not sure how to get out of here. Can I go back the way I came? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. There we go. Get out of here. How can I get that? Get it. Build behind flat walls. Build behind flat walls. Ah, that. Curious. Like the air in here has not been disturbed in quite a while. Now surrender. Each trial is meant to be overcome. Like gravity, Alex. Taste of a liar. I love my digger, Mousy. Hana. Elstrom was right. We should have listened. Borscht soup. Guessing this is probably like some developer messages, I suppose. Weapon editor. Let's try that again. It won't let me do it. I don't have enough. Excuse me. That one sucks. Excuse me. And that one looks like it doesn't even do anything. What the shield again? Nothing. I don't understand what that does. Looks like it just gets rid of what I have. gonna change the boots. Alright, let's get back up top side. And let's unlock that vault. I think that might be the end of the demo, actually. If I had to guess. Ooh, gosh. I think it's freaky. Hey, he looks pretty cool. He's freaky though. I did just start this tonight. This is only like a demo of the main game. I don't think we have too much longer to go. So once we finish this up, I'll probably switch over to BioShock. Or I actually might text the guys and see if they want to play some Dead by Daylight if they're up. No, I don't think we'll be finishing BioShock tonight. We still have a pretty good amount left. I say we're probably 70% to the game. 65, 70, somewhere around there. If I had to guess. Wait a minute. He stuffed through the door. Jacob just grinned when you said that. Hey, Jake. We weren't really close, but we are more than halfway. Yeah. We're definitely getting there. We'll probably beat it within the next 3 streams we play, I would say, if I had to guess. Alright, let's get down to that vault. Sonic, do me a favor and ask Jacob how he feels after being beaten using only one perk, one add-on, and one offering. Uh-oh. Looks like somebody got sacrificed here. Ooh, yeah. These guys. Fiber. Oh my gosh, tell Alex he's not that good. Come on now. Come on. I'm gonna start calling him Atlantic because he's super salty. see what where this goes. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh no. Master of Puppets. Gosh. This is the boss, guys. Here we go. Down there, I guess? Oh, don't go down there. I don't think. I don't know. Should we go down there? Did we jump? Oh, I don't know. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. What is that? Ooh! Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Oh gosh. Ooh, man. Ooh, gosh. Ooh, run, 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 run. I need to heal. Yep. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, that did not feel good. Oh, I think we're gonna do it, guys. Maybe. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh, I healed just in time. Ooh. I got it. We got him. Yes. Woo. Man. Ooh. That was a fight, boy. Rolls aren't working now. Is this the end? I don't know what happened. My controls stopped working. This isn't looking good. I don't know what the heck to do. Okay. Huh. Let's maybe kill the game and restart it. Let's see what happens. Weird. What if that's just how they end the demo? It's just like, that's it. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, yeah, it says remote play together. I guess you can play the demo multiplayer as well. Wait a minute, I gotta fight this thing again? Now they're gonna all come after me, I bet. It's acting like the boss is already beaten. That really might have been it. I think that might have been it. We're back, I guess. What was the item that it gave us? Ah, yeah, the fragment of Azi Ormi Guija. God of treacherousness and deceit, cynical and jaded, he has locked himself in the lowest place, the place where all blood comes dripping down. From there dispatches an endless army of idle hands to do his wicked bidding. Leveling up. Let's go. Like maybe this isn't the end of the demo. There's a section up here at the beginning of the level that was blocked off. I wonder if that's open now. Oh, still not open. You know, let's take a look real quick. Maybe we can just search this real fast.
Hello and welcome back to Hellpoint.
Oh.
Where
Stop. Wait a minute. So this video is suggesting that this is only 40% of the video or the demo. I realize this is about as fun as watching paint dry, so I think what we'll do, since we've gone ahead and I think finished the demo. I'm not sure where to go. Oh. You guys aren't even seeing the game. What the heck? There we go. Sorry. There we go. And to switch back to the chat. I don't know where to go. Maybe there's another. I don't know how to get up there. Let's maybe drop down here one more time. Wonder if this is maybe a door. I wonder if perhaps that was supposed to open after we beat the boss, and maybe it just didn't. Maybe it bugged out. Alright, well, you know, whatever. I guess maybe there's a bug in the demo, but I think we'll go ahead and cut that that particular stream there, and I'll play around with this a little more. Maybe I'm just missing something, but if I do find it, I'll stream it. I'll wait and stream again to see what happens at the end. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this stream here. I'll text you guys, Jacob, and everybody else who wants to play, and we'll get oh gosh, we will get Dead by Daylight running. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. We will see you all in a minute. Thanks, bye.